Proudly sponsored by stms.studio for all your merch and printing needs. Proud patron of Ian's Chain charity, helping to save lives together.
Breaking bands, we are sandwiched in between two white vans. I'm not going to tell you where we are now. Everyone knows breaking bands. It's about finding out bands that are just breaking through the scene. Now, I've been perusing around, standing outside mainly because I've got my daughter with me. You know, she's got her ear defenders on. We're just mooching around, and all of a sudden, I get tranced into this band. I walk over to the tent, and my God, I can't get into the tent because there's so many people. Now, the band, I'm like, who are these? Who's this band? LN. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
So, LN, talk me through it.
Yeah.
The word on the street is, what does LN stand for? People were like, LN. Now, rumour has it, it's your name.
It is, that is correct. My name's Ellen. So it was really sort of a bizarre thing. So during lockdown, didn't have a band, wanted to rebrand myself, redesign myself. And actually a mate of mine said, you should just put LN because it's just short for your name. I was like, that is genius. So we did that, and then I ended up like sort of sorting out the band, figuring out what we were doing, and then when it came down to actually choosing a name, they all just said, oh well, Ellen actually works quite well for what we do, because nobody knows what it is, nobody knows what it means until I go, oh, my name's Ellen, and they go, no,
and it worked. Like I said, people were coming up to me going, do you know this band? I was like, I don't know who it is, and they were like, LN, and I was like, LN. I was like, London, LN. I was trying to raid my brain. And then I was like, Long Night. Yeah. And then obviously Ellen, that is genius. A big shout out to your mate for doing that. Now, whereabouts are you from?
Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah. Someone said, they were like, when you were singing, it was great because then you were like, a bit of Geordie comes out. Nice. So it's a fair way to travel down here, isn't it?
Yeah, it was about four and a bit hours. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, have you played this far down?
So we actually played in Cambridge earlier in the year, and then we played in Wales for Planet Rock Winter's End at the beginning of the year as well. So technically it's not the most southern we've been, but we've never played here. Nice. We've never played around this area.
Is there anywhere that you want to play?
Oh, everywhere. Everywhere and anywhere. Like literally, I mean, we are trying to get out and about at the moment and trying to get seen, and I think London is definitely a one where we want to break through at. But generally I think like Europe is where we ultimately want to be. I mean, especially with being a pagan Viking metal band, I mean that kind of goes hand in hand with
what bands would you say you want to play with? Like, because obviously every band has a style. Is there any bands that you'd like to take out? If you could design a tour, which bands would you take with you?
Oh wow, very good question. I mean, we are influenced a lot by Heilung and Eva, Aurora in some senses, but obviously a little bit heavier for Aurora. We love Amon Amarth, we love Ghost. I mean, Ghost for me is my number one. Yeah. So if Tobias Forge is listening to this and turns around and says, you know, do you want to come on tour? I'll be like, oh my God.
Even if they want an opener somewhere, you're happy to.
Oh my God, yeah, man.
You promise we won't have any phones?
Yeah, no, well, exactly, I know.
No phone zone.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, literally, I mean, Arch Enemy's a big one as well. Yeah. I mean, Infected Rain. I mean, generally, mainly female fronted bands. I know I hate that term. Mainly male reared bands, I suppose, but like Spirit Box is a huge influence to me as well. Yeah. Generally Hayley Williams. There's a lot of females, but I would say obviously it's kind of difficult with ours because we're quite niche. So
you can fit in everywhere. Yeah, because your look, you can fit in everywhere because every festival or every gig has got to have something different. Yeah, you know, there's so many lineups that are so the same, and you don't want it. You want like a different genre each way. And I think it'd be wonderful if we can get you out with like Infected Rain, like you said, or Amon Amarth. That'd be wonderful.
Oh my God, that would be
Marina. I think Marina wants to join in. Are you going to be a singer? She's got a good pair of lungs on her, aren't you?
She's going to be an absolute musher when she grows up.
I tell you what, she's met so many bands. She's got fear of missing out. This little one has. She wants to be involved. She wants the interview. She does. Oh yeah. But honestly, Little Buildings, is that up by you? Is it?
It is. Yeah. We've headlined that a couple of times now. I think it's absolutely tiny.
Yeah, I was going to say Little Buildings is actually Little Buildings. But if you want, like I said, if you want me to put in a word with any band, I will do that.
Oh my God,
and it's wonderful to have caught you here. Obviously, I can't spend too much time because my daughter doesn't like staying still. Yeah. She likes moving. For those that can't see this, because you can't, it's a podcast, I am pushing my daughter around whilst we're interviewing. And for any woman out there that says, we can't do it because I've got a baby, you can do whatever you want, you put your mind to. Yeah. You've just got to adapt things a bit. Absolutely. But it's lovely to meet you. Yes, you and I can't wait. When's your next gig?
Oh God, that's a very good question. We're playing at Leeds on the 13th of June, and then we're playing Birmingham on the 14th of June, and then after that we're playing Bloodstock this year.
Perfect. What stage are you on at Bloodstock?
We're on the new Blood stage.
Nice. Yeah.
On the Friday.
That's on my birthday, you know, Bloodstock.
No way. Are you going this year?
Probably not because of Marina, but when she's a bit older,
we'll
be there.
Get her along. Get her along.
We're all, you know, the main thing about this one as well, it's a family-friendly festival. Mm-hmm. Like, there's so many children here, and it's so welcoming.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, with our band, you don't necessarily think that there's going to be kids that are going to be.
Oh yeah, you had kids there. Did you see him?
But yeah, I mean, they were at the front.
I mean, Marina was here as well, which was like trance.
Yeah, they were loving it.
But I love your look, and I think one of the bands that sticks out for me this weekend has got to be you.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Take care.
You too.